The sky had fallen like a grey veil over the Mongolian steppes. In the distance, a powerful storm raged, and strong winds shook the homelands. Genghis Khan sat on his throne, his eyes fixed on the map. The pieces of paper before him were no less chaotic than the battlefields, yet his greatest weapon was neither the sword nor the bow. His greatest triumph was his daughters, Alakai, Turagen, Alaltun, and the others. Genghis Khan's daughters were not merely princesses. They were true rulers who had learned the art of war strategy and diplomacy from their father. But their rise was part of a bloody and cunning game. To strengthen his empire, Genghis Khan married his daughters to allied kings and rulers. However, these were not mere marriages. They were acts of conquest. The husbands of his daughters were required to fight alongside the Mongols. These kings who joined the wars often died on the battlefield. But their widowed wives, who carried Mongol blood, remained behind. These widows became the sole rulers of the conquered lands. Alakai was one of the daughters Genghis Khan trusted the most. At a young age, she began to govern her husband's lands according to Mongol laws. The people accepted her as their ruler. And she was not alone. Genghis Khan's other daughters shared the same fate. Each widowed princess governed her late husband's kingdom on behalf of the Mongols. They were not puppets, they were true leaders. Genghis Khan expanded his empire not only through victories on the battlefield, but also through his daughters. They were not just envoys sent to marry. They were leaders who carried their father's blood and brilliance. History is often filled with the stories of male rulers, but the true power behind the Mongol Empire lay hidden in the shadows. These daughters overthrew thrones, ruled kingdoms, and continued Mongol rule after their father. Genghis Khan's legacy lived on not only in the conquered lands, but also in the hands of his female descendants. Their story remains the greatest secret that shaped the empire, forgotten by history books, yet essential to the making of an empire.